Hey, what's up guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with a new movie. The name of this movie is What If Naruto Could Use the Shadow Clone Jutsu to its max potential. And yeah guys, it is an unscripted movie. Now before continuing this, shout out to Stu, where it is due. Shout out to Timothy Corner for suggesting this idea. Well, yeah, I kind of ended up coming up with this story while making his idea, so I hope he doesn't mind and you guys don't mind as well and enjoy today's movie. And if you do, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and please do leave your nice and lovely comments in the comment section. I am now trying my best to reply to most of them. Either it's just having fun, or just saying hi, or even if it is an idea. I mean, I love discussing this kind of thing with you guys in the comment section. Anyways, moving onwards, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And without any further ado, let's begin with our today's movie. Story begins in Konoha no Sato, 13 years after the Kyuubi attack, as we go towards the said village in nighttime, as we see that inside a red light district abandoned apartment complex was an apartment in which resided 13-year-old orphan Naruto Uzumaki, who was the resident Jinchuriki of the said village, and was the reason why the whole building was abandoned. As now we see, inside the apartment, the 13-year-old couldn't sleep. Why? Because of the few events that occurred tonight. You see, it was like any other normal day. He went to the academy and, failed his Genin exams. And then, while he was sulking, he was, contacted by his sensei, Mizuki, who told him about a test, a secret test that allowed him to become not only a Genin but also a Rookie of the Year. And Naruto, trying his best to one-up Sasuke and to prove everyone that he is better than him, decided that he would go and do this. So, he sneaked into the Hokage office and stole the scroll of sealing. But all of it was nothing more than a lie, as Mizuki's true plans unfolded once he arrived at the rendezvous point. While he was speaking in the scrolls, he was caught by Iruka red-handed. And when he tried to give him the scroll, which shocked Iruka, we see that Iruka found out that it was Mizuki and got hurt, while Naruto took out, Mizuki using the only technique that he could learn from the whole scroll, and that was the Shadow Clone technique, summoning thousands of his copies that were able to attack on their own on Mizuki. And that event saved his sensei's life. But after that was the thing what happened the most. During his fight with Mizuki, he found out that he was the demon. And finally, he found the reason why he was hated. And that was because he was the Jinchuriki of the Kyuubi no Yoko. A thing that was kept hidden, even by his own Gigi, for the past 13 years of his life. And his hero used him as the, seal to seal the Biju away, and made his life living hell. As now we go to the present to see that Naruto couldn't sleep, as he was staring at the ceiling with blank expression on his face. As that is when he remembered his Gigi's words. No matter what happened, Naruto, never get in contact with the Biju unless we told you to, and never listen to the Biju's side. He's just a monster who will manipulate you. Now this made Naruto even more curious. He always has been hated by the people. He might as well go and see what the demon was, now that he knew where it was and why he was hated. So Naruto then began to think for how he could get in touch with the Biju. And with this thought alone, he drifted to sleep after, thinking for it for almost an hour. As now we see Naruto woke up in a puddle of huge water, as he then said, "What? Did someone broke into my apartment?" As that is when he found himself in front of a huge barred gate, as there was a kanji on a huge paper in the center of the gate, and that was for seal, as two red-blooded eyes opened with slits in them, as the light shone upon the huge form of the Kyuubi no Yoko, who didn't say anything, just with narrowed and cautious eyes stared at the boy. "Wow, so you're the Kyuubi no Yoko who attacked the village. And what do you want if I did? Not like you can do anything." "That is true, I can't, but I just wanted to see. I mean, why?" said Naruto, as Kyuubi's eyes widened, because he has never been asked such a question before. "What do you mean, why? I just don't understand why you, a being so strong that is almost unstoppable, would attack our village out of nowhere 13 years ago." As Kyuubi's eyes widened when he realized that Naruto really was saying what he thought he was saying. "You want to listen to my side of the story? You A human, like all the others. What is your endgame? Said the Biju with narrowed eyes. As now we see Naruto then said, My what now? Your endgame. What are you trying to achieve? A bond of a sword or a friendship? Either way, I'm not lending you any form of my chakra, kid. Wait, why would I need your chakra? Why else did you become my Jinchuriki? The fourth, this whole village, that old man, they want you to form a bond with me, kid. So that you can use my chakra and they can make you the perfect attack dog for them. Said the Biju with a sinister smirk on his face. Yeah, I kind of, thought of that. I mean, why would the Hokage not give a time of the day to a no-named orphan? Right? As the Biju's eyes widen. So, wait, you're not going to defend him? I mean, what's the point in defending him? I have seen firsthand just how cruel these people can be. But you know what? I don't want to hurt them. Why? Because I'm better than them. If anything, I just want to get out of this hellhole. You, calling this village hellhole. If last time I checked and remembered, you wanted to become the Hokage of this place. That was a dream that was given to me, shown to me. It was never my own. I have been thinking for a while now. I have been failed 3 times in getting exams. And you know why? I tried to find a reason. I tried everything, doing it myself. Taijutsu, training, learning. And then I found it. What was the problem here? And what did you find? I did everything myself. And myself. Instead, I should have been taught these things in the academy, which it was meant to be for. So you're not as dumb as you look like. Obviously I'm not. I had to keep a fucking act so that they don't, get suspicious that, something is up with him and try to beat him. One time I remember in the orphanage, I did something that was extraordinary. You know what I did? I expected praise and adoration, but I was kicked out the next fucking day. And it was October 12th, cold as hell night. I know, I have been with you. Regardless, I don't want to waste my breath on them. It would be a waste of my time and my powers and chakra. What do you mean by your powers? Not like I have any skills, but I have something akin to a photographic memory. I have seen a few of the jutsus that were there alongside this. After all, I was able to use it after reading it only once. Did I not? Shadow Clone Jutsu. I think there is more to it than what is written there. Said Naruto to basically himself out loud. Did I say that out loud? Yes, you did, kid. Regardless, I don't understand one thing. Why are you telling me all of this? What it has to do with me? Everything. I want to listen to your side of the story because you played an important factor in my life turning out like this. Listen. I didn't do anything wrong to you, did I? No. Said Biju. As now we see Naruto then said, then I want to know one thing. Why are you being so hostile? I'm not trying to be your ally or nor your enemy. If anything, we can start on neutral ground and see where things go. Do you agree with this? Said Naruto. As after a huge pause of silence we see Kyuubi then said, fine. In a low grumbling tone, but mark my words. If you try to pull anything, you will be teared to shreds. I won't, I promise. Now can you please tell me your side of story? As now we go to a flashback as Kyuubi began its tale, that how he was resting in the forest away from, everyone, when at the formation of the elemental villages, Hashirama Senju of Konoha, the first Hokage, arrived and basically captured him without anything done, and made him into a, property of Konoha. And after that, it was his friend Madara Uchiha, the first cursed Uchiha, who used his cursed Sharingan to manipulate him and use him as a weapon, a tool to destroy the said friend's home. And he was defeated and sealed into Mito Uzumaki by her. And she didn't listen to any side of his story. He first tried to reason with her, and then he became enraged when all she did was say silence demon, and he shut up you monster, and so far and so forth. And then came Kushina, the second Jinchuriki, who followed suit, brainwashed by both Konoha and by Mito. As now we see that Naruto, at the time of his birth, when Kushina went into labor, Kyuubi was broken free by a, well, masked person, who also put him under genjutsu to attack the village. And then the fourth sealed him within Naruto, who was born at the time. As now we go to the present, and that is how I was sealed for the third time within you, kid. I see, so you have been here locked within different people for more than hundreds of years. Am I correct? Yes, you are. Now that you know my side of story, what are you going to do? You know what? It is kind of sad that you have been, well, mistreated and all that. I mean, what did you do to deserve this? You were just relaxing on your own away from all this madness, and then it was us who had to bring you in. Mainly Konoha's Hokages. Leave things to them to keep things secret and, well, make things more complex, which are even the simplest of things. I mean, they could have asked you, and if you could have reasoned with them, who knows, maybe they could have persuaded you. Maybe, kid, now that I look back, but knowing me, I would have said no. I get that. So, what is your future plan now that you don't wish to be a Hokage? You asked me a question, so I have a right to ask you, no? Said the Biju. As Naruto then said, correct. For the time being, I don't know what I should do. I really don't know. Well, is there anything specific you remember from that scroll? Yeah, there is one thing. The fourth. Somehow he mentioned my name, saying that I was his son and so on. Is this the truth? Are you asking me or guessing? Both, kind of. Yes, Kushina was your mother. Obviously, she was my previous Jinchuriki and was your mother. You are from the Nozumaki clan. Your father was an orphan, but he became a legend of his own, known as the Yellow Flash. I see. So it was you who killed my parents then? Yes, I did. But I was under the influence of... So you were used as bait. You didn't kill them. You were used as a tool. As Kyuubi's eyes narrowed. Yes. And by whom, exactly? A masked person. I see. From what I have learned from Iruka and in the class, I've come to a conclusion that there are more 8 Bijus, no? So there must be 8 other Jinchurikis. Yes. And from what I have heard that, well, some of them have been living good lives like the 8-tails and 2-tails Jinchuriki in Kumo. Basically being treated like gods, while the others, not so much is mentioned. So, I don't still understand. I have maybe found a goal. I wish to leave this place and go and search out there for the others like me. Why? Don't you wish to meet your siblings? I kind of feel a kinship of a sort to them. Even if I don't fit in, even if I don't belong or I'm not wanted there, I just want to meet them. And after doing so, I'll leave. You think that your, well, Hokage will let you leave? You need the right time to leave, Naruto. You're right about that, I almost forgot. If I leave out of nowhere, everyone will suspect. What should I do? Damn it. I have an idea. What is it? How about you act as a shinobi and find an opening within one of your missions? Obviously you will be staying here for a few months, but once an opening is coming, you take it and leave. Alright. I'll try my best. As now we see, Naruto the next morning came and went towards the academy. As while sitting there, he looked towards the others, observing them. While Shikamaru came to him. Naruto, what are you doing here? Only the Genins are supposed to be here and you didn't pass last time. Oh yeah, Shikamaru, look at my headband. You see, this is a leaf headband, don't you? Did you stole it or something? Said Kiba. No! As that is when Iruka came inside. Naruto has earned it, he said, while he winced. Are you alright, sensei? I'm fine, Naruto. Thanks for asking. As everyone was quite shocked to see Iruka wounded. As now we see, Naruto went and sat down on the other side. As the teams were selected, as Naruto rolled his eyes to find out that he was placed in the teams with Sasuke and Sakura. Oh, great. Thank fucking God. Just the two I wanted. Said Naruto sarcastically. Yeah. How about we kill that pink-haired banshee and blame it on Uchiha so that he could be executed and I can enjoy. You know you can be sometimes way too much sinister, Kurama. As Kurama then said. Yeah, It would have been fun, right? No, it wouldn't not happen. I would have obviously be the first choice to be executed. Knowing these people, they would have, well, kissed the boy's ass and executed you to vent out that rage. Pretty much. Oh well. As one by one the senses came and take the other teams while Naruto basically talked his hat off with Kurama. As that is when we see Kakashi finally came, and the introduction meant as in canon. As Naruto was about to leave, Naruto noticed something. Most of the groups were gathered there, as he also noticed that his Gigi and the other, well, officials of the village were gathering and talking about something. As Naruto then said, Kurama, I may have an idea. What? You said that Uzumaki was a clan, right? Yes, it is. Then why are we not taught about it? It is the deepest, darkest secret of Konoha. Simple as that. Konoha didn't have the resources or the manpower to help out their allies who were being ambushed by Kumo, Kiri, and Iwa at the time in the war. What? And many millions of lives were innocents of lives alongside the Uzumaki village were lost. Children, men, women, older people, all perished. Executed. As Naruto's eyes widen. So even he has his hands stained in blood with the innocent, huh? Almost each and every shinobi has. As Naruto felt disgusted. Is this what everyone strives to be? A better shinobi? And then do what? Retire and boast about their kill count? Damn it. As Kurama was also hearing his inner thoughts. As Kurama was for the first time shocked to see that a human kid at the age of 13 that was called the Dead Last and the Problem Child and was known as the power of the whole village had more brain cells than the whole elemental nation combined. This is certainly interesting, indeed. As now we see Naruto then said, I have to find out the truth, but to do that I might need to use that technique. What technique? Shadow clones. As Naruto then began to notice and monitor, with the help of his clones, the Anbu facility and the rotations as well as the Hokage office and the archives. And not only that, he has also sent out his clones into different, well, clans so that they could merge in to find any clues. As once merged inside, Naruto began to, well, alongside finding the clues, begin to steal others as well. He found that Uzumaki scrolls have been distributed like bounties and trophies for everyone. He was disgusted. So, to have tit for tat, Naruto began to find others. Well, their secret scrolls, and Naruto found many and began to copy multiple jutsus as well, while remaining hidden completely. As this was going on, we see that Naruto inside his apartment have almost gathered more than 100 of scrolls from different clans, all combined. You know, kid, this is something that not even I would have thought that this jutsu would be able to be used for. I mean, it's the first, right? Nobody who ever thought about this. Nobody but me. I'm gonna make sure that I have everything that I need and up to potential and par. Listen to me, kid. Well, for a few months that we are here, how about you send out more clones? I'll lend you my own chakra so you can even attend the clan classes so you can learn the taijutsu style from the Yugas and the Uchihas and even the Yamanaka techniques, and so that you can never be placed in genjutsu. You know what? That is an interesting idea. How about we do that? So Naruto, with the help of Kurama's chakra, made 10,000 clones that, while remaining hidden, were, well, almost in each and every sector of the whole elemental nation, even the root Anbu. So Naruto has been now the one with the upper hand, having eye on almost everyone, every clan meeting, he was there. Even in the root Anbu meeting, he was there. Even amongst the meeting in which Danzo, Homura, and Koharu appeared to, well, dominate Konoha and so on and so forth, he was there. In the Anbu sector meetings and even in the council meetings, he was able to appear in one of the civilians. Naruto was able to hide in plain sight. And as for those appearances he took, well, they were normal NPC-likes, so that he would blend in completely. Naruto has the art of being in the plain sight. He painted the goddamn Hokage monument in bright orange, well, jumpsuit, which was so sore to the eyes under the sunlight that it would scream, "Kill me," from miles ahead. But nobody noticed him. Well, until, well, he laughed out loud. and that was a God-gifted skill that he was proud of and used it now, fully. As now we see, as a few months passed while Naruto went on with Team 7 while his clones did all the work. We see after the Thousand mission, Naruto left more clones there to help them rebuild and become strong, and he returned back to Konoha. Why did you leave clones there? I need more skills to do what I need to do. I finally know what I'm gonna do. You remember what you asked me what is my future goal? Yes, I think I found one. What is it? My own village. Away from all this madness. And for that I need a lot of more knowledge and experience. So living with Tazuna as his men who work hard, I'll be able to build on my own without any costing my own village. You kid are one dangerous man using clones to this much knowledge. It is also thanks to you, Kurama. You helping me keeping my brain intact, because at the rate the clones are pooping away and giving me the memory feedback, my head would have been melted or exploded at this point. I guess so. So we both get a pat on the back. Yes. As soon as they arrived back, they met with, news that Chunin exams was happening, and not only that, they met with team from different villages and Team Gaara as well. As soon as Naruto saw Gaara, Kurama informed him that boy, he is one of us, Naruto. He has Shukaku, I believe. You're from Suna, right? Mother says that she hates the being within you. Oh, you mean Kurama? As that is when the name was said alone in front of the Sabugo siblings, we see that there was a sand dome created around the siblings and Naruto. As Naruto was calm while the siblings were now terrified, as Gaara's eyes then turned into the demon's eyes. How do you know my brother's name? As Naruto closed his eyes in his tone and said, that is because. And once he opened them, Kurama's eyes were there, as now both of the siblings of Gaara were shitting their pants because they knew that they were two Bijus talking. Because I'm your older brother and I'm here. But you damn fox! Why would you tell your name to him? It's because I trust him. But now they know. Make it look like an accident, Shukaku. You killed many, right? What's more than two? As Naruto then appeared, please save us. Would you have? As Naruto, with saying these words, walked out of the sand coffin and let Gaara crush his own siblings. And after both Temari and Kankuro were dead, we see that Gaara defected from the village and was now inside Naruto's apartment. I still don't understand, Kurama. Why does he and Shukaku has to be here? As Shukaku then talked through Gaara. Oi, you damn brat. We don't have anywhere else to go thanks to you and the stupid fox's plan. Whatever you're going to do with the stupid village thing, I'm in on it. And so is Gaara. Are you not, my boy? Yes, mother. And don't stop calling me mother, for God's sake. If anything, you can call me boss. But mother, boss. Fine, but boss. Oh, and one more thing, you can rest now. I won't bother you. Well, hey Gaara, don't harm me, please. What do you mean, harm you? I won't. I'm like you. Really? Yes. You have 1 tails, I have 9. Sealed within us, against our will. As Shukaku then said, teasingly, ain't that a love story right there? As both Naruto and Gaara looked at him with deadpan expression, as Kurama then said, shut up, you damn Tanuki, let them have their talk. Oi, baka fox! As Kurama shutted him off and completely cutted him and muted him, as Gaara and Naruto became friends. As after that, Naruto began to explain his lifestyle that he lived in Konoha up until now. You have been through a lot, Naruto. Well, looking at you, Gaara, I'm kind of happy that my life wasn't like hell, literal hell, to be used as a weapon and hunted down by your own family. At this point, I'm glad that mine are dead and not like yours. Mine are dead as well, Naruto. Well, you had the, pleasure of killing them. Mine, I just didn't want to beat that punk to death almost. What do you mean? The 4th Hokage. He's my damn father, and he's the one who put the Biju in my damn guts. While I was just born. Okay, kid, you're making it sound like it's my problem. I'm the problem. No, you're not. It's my old damn man who is the problem here. And this whole village problem is both of us. So, how about we leave this place, Naruto? That is the idea, Gaara. But I need to gain more knowledge. And for that, Nobody knows, right, that actually it defected. Oh, god damn it, why would you do that? As that is when we see Shikaku speaking. Gaara, tell him the truth. We defected, but nobody knows at the moment. It is already night time, and they are expecting us to go there. Is that correct, Gaara? Yes, nobody knows about this though, and not there. That's great. As two clones appeared, as they were exact replicates of Kankuro and Temari, they will be, well, now acting as your siblings for the time being. I have been able to use a Yamanaka technique to extract their memories. Now these two have the memories of your siblings and will act according to their personality to blend in. You will go back and be my inner spy there for the time being, Gaara. And when the time is right, I'll make you the Kage, and you'll be the one over them. You'll be the hero. What do you mean? You'll see, Gaara. I'll make sure that everyone loves you. But what about defecting the village? Me on your side. We make our own village. That will be done. But I want those people to know that you, the one they hated, has become so strong that they cannot no longer live without. Shikaku then said, Gaara, that is an extremely good idea. Think about it. You, the Kazekage, something your father never have imagined. He would be curling in his grave. And your mother, she would be pleased. Would she be? Yes, Gaara. She would have wanted you to be happy. And these people are the ones who have been the problem, right? They're taken care of. These two will act as your brother and sister. Just call them Kankuro and Temari as usual. And Gaara, I'll promise you this much. You'll be the acting Kage of Sunagakure in no time. As after that, now we see the Chunin exams happened. With Naruto implanting his spies in Suna, was able to find out that there was a Konoha crash attack going to happen soon. Now we see inside Naruto's apartment, both Kurama and Naruto are talking. So, Suna alongside Otogakure, which is Orochimaru's village turns out to be, are going to attack Konoha, and their goal is to kill Hiruzen Sarutobi. I no longer care about this village, Kurama. But this is an opportunity that we are seeking. No, kid. What? Why not? There's one more man that you haven't met now. Jiraiya? But I don't care about him. Like I don't care about this village. Oh, you would once you meet his face. You see his face and meet him in person. What do you mean by that? He was your father's sensei, I told you, right? Yeah? There's one thing I haven't told you. What? He was supposed to be your godfather. What? He promised your parents that he will take care of you if something happens to them alongside Hiruzen. Hiruzen might or might not die because of your intervention, Naruto. But Jiraiya, knowing him, he'll be able to survive. But we need to have a contact with Orochimaru first, said Naruto, as Kurama then said, that is correct, true. Shaking hands with Snake could be quite dangerous because they tend to bite the hand that feeds them. That is true indeed, my friend. So what are we to do? Unfortunately, in these terms, we have to meet him. As now we see, Naruto, through the help of Gaara, were able to arrange a meeting with, well, Orochimaru. As Kabuto Yakushi, Orochimaru and some of his, well, sound Genins appeared. As Orochimaru then came in person and said, my oh my, why would the Jinchuriki wanted to talk with me? Simple, Orochimaru. You want the way to immortality, right? Your biggest goal. And what of it? Said Orochimaru with narrowed eyes but a sinister smirk on his face. I will be able to teach you, I think. You, a newly named Genin, barely even a rookie, will be able to teach me the secrets to becoming an immortal, which me, a legendary Sannin, have been trying to decipher for eons. That is because you're dumb. What do you mean by that? I'm sorry? You are stupid. There's the simplest and most factual thing in front of you that you can use to become immortal. Or become strong. Or better, become a god of shinobi yourself. If the title means anything to you that much. What do you mean, boy? I need some things, guarantees. What sort of guarantees? 1. You'll become my ally once I start my own village. What? You starting your own village? Yes, I am going to aim to that. And 2nd, you won't come after me or try to ever go against my village or harm me in any way. Do I have your word, Orochimaru? You do know that you're shaking the hands with me, and I have a tendency of, betraying the people who have, not been able to ease up my interest anymore and have outlived their usefulness. So I will tell you the immortality secret, and you cannot do this much for me. You know what, Brad? Just to humor you, fine. I'll do it, Orochimaru-sama, but the boy, enough, Kabuto. What is it? Make a shadow clone. I know you can do it. How will a shadow just do it, Orochimaru? As Orochimaru did it. Now, instead of transferring your chakra, how about you transfer your chakra, consciousness, and soul within? As now we see, Orochimaru just did that. Is it done? Yes. And without any further ado, Naruto dashed. Good. As with the kunai, he slid off the Orochimaru that was standing there. A side of the clone slit out his throat. As Orochimaru's and everyone else's eyes widened. What did you do? He just murdered Orochimaru-sama, said Kabuto. As Orochimaru then said, but I am completely fine. Look down beneath you. As the blood and the, body disappeared in a puff of smoke. Amazing. As after that, Orochimaru tried this himself, and he was shocked. Is this? It's not a permanent solution. You'll be able to skip death for a long period of time. You won't be in an aging body, that is for sure. If you are skipping body with your full potential in your own body. That is a genius idea indeed, young one, said Orochimaru. You know I can use you as my apprentice. I have been aiming to make someone a snake sage. Since I have learned the snake chakra, How about this, Orochimaru? I have also found something that you would like. Your research diary. How do you have that? Said Orochimaru, being extremely aggressive. I bet you're, people here don't want to find out what the secrets are written within, right? You wouldn't dare. Oh, I wouldn't. Just send them away and maybe there's a thing that I can help you out with here. As Orochimaru was glaring now daggers at Naruto, because inside that diary was something precious to Orochimaru. As everyone was quite shocked to see Orochimaru in such a frustrated face and, expression. Everyone, leave. But Orochimaru-sama, leave, I said! Orochimaru screamed for the first time, sending shockwaves into everyone's body as all of them left. Now, hand that over. As Orochimaru opened the diary, as he literally opened the pages and, scrolled his hand through them, like he was cursing the page, and had an expression of sorrowness on his face. You're trying to recreate your son, right? Your son that died. You don't dare say his name. I know I won't. How about I help you with this? You? How will that help? I have located the body of Hashirama Senju. I heard that Hashirama cells have a tendency to, help out a lot. Combining Hashirama cells and your own DNA in an artificial womb, maybe you will be able to give birth to your own baby boy again. Now I know why you were first trying to become a female yourself. How do you know so much, boy? How do you even knew that this existed? Only Sensei. Did he? No, he did not. He actually hid a lot of things. You see, I just had my own secret and set of skills that allowed me to get each and any bit of detail that has been kept in the deepest part of the pits of this village on my own. You have discovered my hidden secret, kid. I gotta give it to you that much. So you were not a villain, like the people claim here you to be as well. What do you mean by that, as well? Kyuubi no Yoko as well has been misunderstood. All of the Bijus have been. You'll be surprised at how much knowledgeable and sensible they are. Are they? Of course they are. But the 3 tails, I have heard the tails aside from the 9 tails that he is being manipulated, I believe. Because 3 tails, what Kurama told me about, is the most peaceful one out of all of them. So you have talked to the Biju then? Of course I have. That is why I know so much. And as for this meeting never happened, Orochimaru. And I hope you remember your words. Yes, I would. And as for this, thanks, kid. Now I'll be able to bring back my boy alive. Once more. Hold on a little longer, my little one. I'll be able to bring you back in no time, my little Mitsuki. As an image of Mitsuki appeared in the diary, which Orochimaru was trying to give birth to artificially by altering his own genes and body. His true ultimate goal for achieving immortality, because he knew that it might take one to make things work so that his son could breathe again back into this world. The son he lost thanks to his senses wars that he was away with, alongside his wife. As now we see, on the other side, back with Naruto. Naruto was in the Chunin exams with his, teammates in the second part. And as planned, Orochimaru did ambush them, but thanks to Naruto acting up, both of the others were able to escape, and Naruto in the end caught up to them, a little bit wounded and ruffled up. After that, we see the third exams begin, and after that, the preliminary breaks occurred. During this break time, Naruto met with Jiraiya, and as Kurama said, it was really a punchable face. Naruto wanted to see him cry so that he knows how it feels. As Naruto knew that it might be a time for him to leave, but before that he would try to find something or gain something from him. But all he did was get trained, basically by the Toads and form a bond with them. And not only that, he also learned the Rasengan, which he already knew and have completed all over again. As the Chunin exams finally happened, in which the attack happened in the end, as Konoha Crush began, Naruto as canon fought with Gaara for a time being, as he then said, "I'm about to leave now. Are you sure? I mean, look behind you. Your sensei's watching. Damn it." As after that we see Naruto made Gaara win this fight instead of him, and Gaara, even after winning, all he did was able to escape after finding out that Orochimaru was the one behind all this. As Naruto retreated back to safe zone, thanks to Gaara acting up and saving, everyone from a certain death. It was all thanks to Naruto's clones that were with him acting as his siblings. It was their plan all along, if things go to hell, and Naruto was not able to escape. And that is what they did. As on the other side, Naruto was gritting his teeth because his only chance to get away from this hellhole has been taken from him. But he was quite happy that Orochimaru took out his revenge on, both of their revenge on Hiruzen's heart before lying to them so much. And on the funeral, it was pure comedy gold to see everyone's expression like that. Except for, his grandson, Konohamaru, who saw Naruto as his boss. "Why do you feel sad for him, boy?" said, Kurama, as Naruto then said. "He didn't have any of this, involvement. I feel bad for him because he looked up at me, and now I am the reason for his grandfather's death, who he loved and adored." We couldn't have taken revenge on him, now could we? I guess you are right. As Naruto bent down and took out his headband and said, "Here you go, Konohamaru. It was the headband that he gave to me. Now I want you to have this. Carry on his and mine wish as well. Become the Hokage of this village, if you can." As now we see, Konohamaru then said, "But Naruto, pause. What about you? You can take the seed first. I'll just wait." As Konohamaru cried in Naruto's chest, as Naruto felt bad a bit. But knowing what Hiruzen has done for him as well, even he couldn't hold back a few tears. Even if the man was an asshole to him for keeping things a secret, and a lot of them actually, he couldn't deny that the man actually gave a damn about him in the end. But now Naruto simply didn't care because he has been kept in dark for way too long. And now he needed answers. And once he found them, he was just heartbroken and vowed that he would never trust anyone again, especially people of Konoha. As after that we see Naruto was, contacted by Jiraiya, as both of them had to leave to grab the new Hokage. And as Jiraiya left to, his own research, Naruto found this opportunity to leave, and as he was about to leave, that is when Akatsuki arrived. As two of the Akatsuki members known as, Itachi and Kisame tried their best to attack, and before Naruto could use his full potential, Jiraiya arrived, and that is when Naruto had to step back as, Sasuke somehow arrived there and a battle pursued. As now I see, In the end, the Akatsuki were able to escape. Sasuke wanted to return back to Konoha, and Naruto and, well, Jiraiya found out about Tsunade and returned back to the village. But before doing so, Naruto used his Fuinjutsu skills with the help of a clone to, well, undo the seals that had been placed on, well, Orochimaru's arms so that he could never use chakra. Thanks, kid. And remind me why you never warned me about the Akatsuki group. I heard that you have been a part of it before as well. I wanted you to figure it out on your own, and I'm not gonna lie, I kinda forgot about them, thanks to my new project. Ah, I see someone has been busy. Yes, I have been. If it wasn't for the damn old bastard, I would have been able to complete it by now. So you really did kill him? No, the old bastard tried trying to stop me using the Hakai Fuyin, even if I just wanted to wound him enough so that he could realize that how much pain I felt. I never aimed to kill him. The old bastard in the end took his own life. You know, it's funny. Yeah, I guess it is kind of ironic and funny at the same time. The professor, they called him, and yet he couldn't see the pain of his own student. So much for a professor, or a shinobi, or god of shinobi, and that. As after that we see Naruto then left, and on the other side back in Konoha, the real Naruto, Jiraiya, and Tsunade appeared. And as soon as they did, well, Sasuke Uchiha defected the village. Naruto now taking this, well, chance, sending out a clone first, while leaving with the retrieve team towards Orochimaru. Why did you want Sasuke Uchiha with you? I need the Uchiha genes. For what? They have a cell that is healing, and I want that within my son so that even if a wound is inflicted, he would be able to heal. What kind of healing gene? Their eyes, kid. And Sasuke Uchiha is the perfect host. His Sharingan has never been able to achieve that state, and once I have him, I'll be able to do whatever I wish. I might be able to do what you want. What do you mean? Leave everything to me, and meet me at the Valley of the End. I'm gonna lead the boy there. As Naruto planned, Sasuke was led there, and both of them, after being separated from their groups, had a fight. Sasuke was knocked out unconscious as Naruto had to wound himself badly. Are you sure, you damn idiot, that this was fine? It has to be done, Kurama. It has to be done. But I thought you would escape. I had to make it look like I die. But now, as Naruto then switched his body, consciousness, and soul like Orochimaru did, with a clone standing nearby, making him look lifeless and really dead. But won't that, I placed a seal on that body, so that it would be permanent. The chakra would be far enough to last for a few months, if not a year or so. You really are a genius, you know that, kid? I know. As Naruto masking his chakra then left. As for Kakashi, he arrived there to find the dead body of Naruto Uzumaki. As after that, no funeral but an unmarked grave with a few people was held, and Naruto was buried away from the village. And as for Naruto, his true dream was about to begin. While this was going on, the news spread about the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki dying with Akatsuki, and they were quite furious. Their plans just basically have foiled, and there was nothing they could do about it. So this is it. We can't do anything. Actually, there might be something we can do after all. What? What if it was the Hakai Fuyin, the Biji won't reincarnate? We can't use the Inkaku and Ginkaku, it is already consumed by the Jubi, and no effect happened. Said, well, one who was the moss person, known as Toby. He was speaking in a deep voice and much more clear sentences. While everyone thought of him as a fool, he was the real ringmaster. Everyone, said Pain, meet Madara Uchiha, the true leader of the Akatsuki. As Zetsu then said, Madara-sama, what are we? There's nothing we can do. Without the Nine Tails, the Moon Eye plan is foiled. The Akatsuki, there's no longer a reason for it to exist. And for us to go after the other Bijus and Jinchurikis. I am disbanding the Akatsuki, effective now immediately. As after that, we see Zetsu was the one who was the most infuriated. All these years of planning went down the drain, all because the Nine Tails had to die. He vowed that he will find any sort of clue, as Madara then disappeared into his own vortex, and as for the other Akatsuki members, they disappeared too. And Zetsu was left on his own again, like he was on the day he was born into this world. by his mother. As now we see, Naruto then went towards Suna, where he, alongside his clones that spread out there now and was moved out of Konoha, made sure that every political play was in Gaara's power, and soon, within a few months only, after the supposed death of Naruto, we see that Gaara was named as the new Kazekage, as everyone cheered for him as well, and so did the council. As inside the Kazekage office, we see Naruto sitting in front of Gaara. See, I told you, Gaara, this would be more fun. But Naruto, what about everyone knowing that you are dead? It is good that way. I would like it very much if you keep that way, Gaara. Of course, Naruto, I would. But what is your end goal here? My own village. I don't want to become a shinobi village. Don't think of it as a bad thing, but I have sent out my clones into other villages as well, infiltrating them like I did here in Suna. They're gonna remain here to make sure that you don't act against me, and the other villages as well. I still have some clones in the Council of Konoha in other fields as well. They will provide for my village. There has been an account that has been created by me as a fake merchant, an identity of my clones, who has become rich, and he'll be becoming the daimyo of this village that I will create. What is the village name? Neo Uzushio Gakure. A haven for anyone who is not wanted by all. As after that we see Naruto, after having his men in throughout all the villages, that went towards his own place, his own homeland, where he began to rebuild the whole land. As he began this, we see it only took 3 years for a new strong nation to appear, and it was none other than Neo Uzushio Gakure. Instead of a village, it turned out to be a huge nation that has become the daimyo state after crushing the state of water and taking over charge over it of the Mizu Gakure, as now Mizu had a new daimyo and its name has been kept secret. And as for the other villages, they were quite shocked. Why? Because the said nation was quite strong. Even if it wasn't a shinobi or war nation, it was quite formidable and has the most shinobi talent they've ever seen before, and were quite strong in their own right financially. As the other villages even had a meeting with Mizuto so that they could, in hopes that could get work from the daimyo, but the daimyo denied everything, to Konoha especially. As for the others, only Suna got the seat and were able to do some missions, earning Gaara more praise alongside with Mei Terumi, the newly instated Mizukage of the village. And as for the Akatsuki, Naruto, in his own, after learning from Orochimaru, began to hunt them down, and one by one each and every one of them were tracked. And once the tracking was done, next big step happened. They were killed immediately. As now we see, in Naruto's office, he was seated there, looking at his empire that he has built, all thanks to his clones, without even lifting up a single finger. You know, kid, for once I'm quite terrified of how far you have come, all thanks to one jutsu. And you being placed in those circumstances. Yeah, it is kind of funny that I hate, and yet I have to thank Mizuki for it. Of all the people. Him. If it wasn't for him telling me about this stupid test and that stupid scroll, I wouldn't have never stolen it and never gotten to learn this jutsu. Look at me how far I have come, Kurama. But this is still the beginning. What? I'm going to go far. I am thinking it is high time that I undertake Suna as well and take the land of sand daimyo down. As that is what happened. When the daimyo wars happened, the land of sand daimyo lost and the Uzushio daimyo won. And with that Sunagakure was now a part of it, alongside the land of sand as well. And after that, Kumo was now terrified alongside with Iwa, because it was the only weakest village left now, alongside the daimyo state. As for Konoha, they were not afraid, but they raised even an eyebrow now, because taking over 2 daimyo states, this has never been done before. A dynasty was destroyed and had been consumed and taken over again by the same nation that appeared to be the youngest of them all. It was quite disrespectful. As now we see, in Konoha, daimyo was having a meeting. What? I want to have a war with this man, to show him how it likes to run with the big boys. I'm sorry, but we are not going to fight for your ego, Daimyo-sama. Oh yes, you will, Tsunade. I order it. Otherwise, I will pull out my funds from Konoha. Go ahead and do that. Because we got another letter from the land of Uzushi's, well, daimyo, and you know what he said? He will pay us triple the amount you are paying currently. What? So you're gonna switch sides on me now? When I need you the most? We haven't considered this, but seeing how you respond, we are thinking of considering it. As now we see, Daimyo then said, I'll pay you 20 trillion ryus. Yes, that's not gonna help, though. What? How about this? 10 million ryus for each one of you. No, we don't want this, says Tsunade. Fine, my final offer. 5 trillion ryus each month for Konoha as fundings for eternity. And no daimyo can never change it. You have to fight me in crushing this new idiot. Unfortunately, we are going to consider the other, and hereby have officially giving you this document. We will never consider the land of fire our daimyo any longer, and anymore now. We are free, independent village now, and are looking for a new daimyo who offers 3 times, says Tsunade with a smirk on her face, thinking she achieved something, and that was until she met with the daimyo of the land of Uzushio-gakure. As now we see inside the office, each and every Konoha, well, elder as well as the council was shocked to find it was Naruto who was sitting there. Hello there, Council of Konoha, and Hokage of Konoha. Brad? But you... Enough about the acting, Tsunade-bachan. Come over here, you already know. I guess I do know. As now we see, Tsunade, instead of walking from them, walked out from the other side, with him, sitting there in the robes of the Uchiha attire. What? Tsunade-sama, how is this possible? Said some of the, well, councilmen. Oh, that's simple, said the Tsunade standing in front of them as the Hokage, as there was a puff of smoke and it was replaced with Naruto. I have been the Hokage all time along, fulfilling my dream job. Yay. What? And now all of you are going to be replaced. Since I am going to be taking over Konoha, it will be under new management. Meaning you all have to go. Jiraiya-sama, do something. Please. Are you still gonna stand against me, Jiraiya? My offer still stands. These people won't do anything, they're vultures. They just want money for themselves. No betterment for the village. I can turn that shithole into the village as it was once. I promise you that. As Jiraiya looked down in deeper thought, as everyone now was downright terrified. Was Jiraiya going to just sell them out? For what? For sake of some people? They were the most important people, goddammit. You know what? You're right. But Jiraiya-sama, our lives matter too, right? No. You people have destroyed multiple lives. Not only from our village, but from away as well. Naruto is right. Tsunade has already joined his side for a long time ago. Since when? Said Danzo. Since he went with me on the training trip. I knew everything. I knew Sensei was going to die as well. Then why did you not stop it? Why did you not stop Hiruzen's death if you knew that he could have been prevented from dying altogether? That is because I chose my family as well, said a deep voice as Hiruzen's Harutobi appeared from the other side. But how? You were killed. You used the Hakai Fuyin. Turns out when you use the clones rightfully as you want them to be, they tend to take only a chunk of your soul. And that is all it takes for Shinigami to agree the deal without violating any rules, and you outlive even after using the Hakai Fuyin. As now, Konoha was shocked after learning the fact that even Hiruzen was on his side. But how did you join Hiruzen? What did he do to bring you to his side? Konohamaru and Asuma. I have lost already one son because of my Kage duties. And I know each and every one of you to the core. I have been the Hokage the longest. So obviously I knew better than anyone, all of you, of how you are and who you are. And as for Naruto, it was simple. I have been trying to make this place turn into the village it was once, bring it back to its former glory. And I have failed continuously again and again. Even my successor died because of my mistakes of how weak this village was. But not anymore. I, for the first time, was given an option. Taken away was the burden that was placed on me by my sensei. And now, I can finally be what I wanted to be. A grandfather. A family man. I just wish Bivako was here. But we are your friends, Hiruzen. Comrades, we fought alongside you. You did. And you also signed these documents. As they saw that it was the mission, signed documents of a root shinobi that they sent him, but who failed and was caught to kill Hiruzen Sarutobi. And it was signed by the three of them. See? Not so simple, right? What about that time when you tried to kill me? Weren't I was your comrade? Hiruzen, it was a hard decision for us, but you were... Yes, and it is a hard decision for me as well. Do what you wish to do with them, Naruto. How did you do it, Brad? It's not gonna work on me, Danzo. You're, well, Uchiha eyes. Take care of them, Itachi. And you as well, Sasuke. As Sasuke and Itachi, using the Chidori and katana, sliced off, well, his arm and his left eye. And now, with the help of Chidori, Danzo Shimura was killed. As now we see, Naruto then said, so Teme, how does it feel to finally have your revenge like I promised you to? Good. Thanks to you, I also found my brother back. I'm sorry again, Isanai. It's enough, Sasuke. How long are you going to keep on apologizing for? It was a good thing I kept you alive after finding you, Tachi. Am I right or am I right? I guess you are right, Daimyo-sama. So what now, kid? Said Tsunade. You played the biggest king in the game of checkers. While everyone was playing checkmates, you were playing checkers far, far ahead of them. What now? What now is going on under is a new regime, but same Hokage, Tsunade. Whoever becomes the new Hokage will be the apprentice of, well, Tsunade herself. And that has to be none other than Sakura Haruno, right? Yeah, she has been the student, but why her? The real Sakura Haruno in the retrieval mission died. So, I made a clone of her, and ever since then she has been acting as Sakura Haruno for the time being. You damn bastard. Oh well, kill them, said Naruto as the whole council was executed, and was replaced with Naruto's clone. And now Naruto had 3 villages to himself at his helm that he could use again as his army on war. Not like he needed them, he already had many clones that were influential in their own right in each and every corner of the elemental nation, spreading its roots in his own right, becoming much more terrifying, much more powerful, and much more cunning than ever. All thanks to only one ability that everyone thought was useful only for fighting and combat. Shadow Clone itself. As for Kurama and the other Bijus, they were also found, and were now in better condition, and so were the Jinchurikis. And Naruto was just getting started. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this movie off, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. I know it's not that much filled with action-packed and all that. I just wanted to see how far the Shadow Clones could be used. And as I, thought for a bit, the more and more it got to me. It is the most terrifying technique in my opinion if used with, great psychology and warfare tactics. It is the best, technique out there, isn't it? Do let me know what you think about it in the comment section, and make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel as well. And please do leave in your comments in the comment section about, well, your ideas, suggestions, and in general, just anything nice you want to say, or even bad. I can take criticism. Yeah, I can, I guess. Anyways, enough said. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel again, as this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing off for the day. Peace!